The notification buzzed while I was standing in my own kitchen, holding a grocery bag that was slowly cutting into my fingers. "Happy birthday," the screen read. It wasn't from her. It was from her boss. I looked up at the reflection in the microwave door just as she pulled away from him. Not fast, not guilty, measured. Practiced. Her lipstick was slightly smudged. His hand lingered on her waist a second too long, like muscle memory hadn't gotten the memo yet. No one screamed. No one apologized. The cake on the counter leaned slightly to one side, the candles unlit. Chocolate frosting. My favorite. She never remembered that. Until today, I felt something shift inside me. Not pain. Alignment. The room went quiet like a soundstage between takes. I noticed details I'd never cared about before. The hum of the fridge. The faint ticking of the clock. The way his cufflinks caught the light. He said my name. I didn't answer. Because in that moment I understood something with terrifying clarity. This wasn't an accident. This was a system. And I had just stepped into the control room. They started talking, explaining, talking over each other. Like synchronized swimmers panicking above water. It's not what it looks like. It just happened. It didn't mean anything. I nodded, smiled even. I remember thinking how strange it was that betrayal had a script. Same lines, same pacing, same lies. I excused myself, said I needed air. She followed me to the hallway, grabbing my arm like she still had the right. Her hand felt unfamiliar, like it belonged to someone who'd been wearing my life like borrowed clothing. That night I lay beside her as she slept. Her breathing even, peaceful. I stared at the ceiling and replayed the past year in reverse. The late meetings, the sudden promotions, the phone always face down. The way she stopped asking how my day was but always talked about his. I didn't cry. I cataloged, because denial is loud and truth is quiet. I didn't confront her. I adjusted. I smiled more. Asked questions. Became the version of myself people trust with secrets. She relaxed. That was the mistake. Her phone was predictable. Same password she'd used for years. I didn't rush. I waited weeks before opening it. Long enough that it wouldn't feel like an invasion, just confirmation. Messages deleted, calendar entries renamed. But patterns are harder to erase than words. Lunches that lasted too long. Hotels booked under conferences that didn't exist. A shared cloud folder she forgot I had access to. I pulled phone records. Nothing illegal, just revealing. I watched her from across rooms. From reflections, from silences. I ordered a background check on him, quietly. Efficiently. Married, 2 kids. Mortgage teetering on the edge. Men like him don't take risks. They take what they think is unguarded. Every night, I slept better. Because every answer removed uncertainty. And uncertainty is what hurts. The final piece arrived in an envelope with my name printed cleanly across the front. No drama, just data. I left it on the kitchen table. Right where the cake had been. She found it before I came home. I watched her through the door camera as she opened it. Her knees gave out. When I stepped inside, she was sitting on the floor, the papers scattered like fallen leaves. She looked up at me, eyes red, mouth trembling. "I can explain." "I know," I said. That shut her up. I picked up the report. Tapped the page once. Dates, times, locations. Then I asked the only question that mattered. "How long were you planning to let me believe this was my life?" She broke. Cried, begged, reached. I stayed still. The next morning, I sent an email. One attachment, multiple recipients. HR. His wife. The board. No message body. Just truth. By noon, his number was disconnected. By evening, she was packing. She tried to touch my arm again. I stepped back. That hurt her more than shouting ever could. "I never meant to destroy you," she said. I met her eyes for the first time since my birthday. "You didn't," I replied. "You revealed yourself." She left quietly. No slammed doors. No theatrics. Just absence. Not emptier. Cleaner. I threw out the cake. Scrubbed the counter. Replaced the clock. I don't wonder if she regrets it. Regret is just nostalgia for the version of yourself that wasn't caught. I learned something valuable. Love doesn't end loudly. It dissolves, one lie at a time, until all that's left is clarity. And clarity is power. On my next birthday, I'll light my own candles, and I won't make a wish, because everything I needed to take back, I already did.